CHICKEN. Use the code chicken in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code
Guys, the chicken is here. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, very excited because we had a solid finish to season 25. If you guys missed it, we did the whole thing live on the channel, The Chicken Live, where we do all our live streams. And wow, it was just amazing. We went from like 2250 up to 24-11, and I think I'm just gonna park it right here. But yeah, so today what I wanted to talk about was season 25 as a whole, everything like that. Also, we're doing two giveaways right now. One of them's in the Discord server, so make sure you join up the Discord server. The other one, OP was kind enough. He came on the live stream with us yesterday. He's going to donate a $50 iTunes card to someone that lives in Canada. And I'm going to match that. So I'm also going to give away 50 bucks. So it's going to be $100 worth of free instant training if you want to use it that way. Just to anybody that subscribes to the live stream channel. So it's just, again, The Chicken Live. I'm going to go through the subscribers today. And I'm going to pick out a bunch of people, or I'm going to pick out one person, and then the first person that lives in Canada that can accept the card, that's who we're going to give it to. So appreciate it if you check that out. So season 25 is in the books, and what a weird season, man. What a weird season. So we were able to make it work, and here's what we did on the last day, just in terms of tech. We got the 2 grapplers. I got the second sky shield. That was the big push point. Once we got the second sky shield, then we were able to take off. And I think I got up to 23. Once we got to 23, I got a rank chest, and we opened up the extra mortars. And just having those extra buildings, those extra defenses, just having them out on the base, that made a big difference as well, just in the times on defense. And yeah, as you can see here, my times are not crazy. They're actually pretty slow, and some of them are fizzles. But we were able to win still, just because look at our base. The only one I lost was the one that I screwed up my attack on so badly that I didn't finish. And the rest of them, they were all fizzles. They were all slow times. So that's what it came down to. That's what it came down to. Now, I started off, 99% of the season I played skipping through everything. Skipping all the defenses. Skipping all the offense. Skipping ahead with the engine rooms until we were able to get to 70R. And then we started the backfill. And the problem was, once we started to backfill, nothing was working for us as we were doing it. It wasn't until we hit that point where we had the second sky shield, we had the max artillery barrage, we had the 2 grapplers at the very end. That's when things started to click and really move forward for us. So that was the difference maker right there. Now let's look at some of these hits. And yeah, this last one, was really good. I was pretty happy with that. Not that it matters to show you guys anymore, but they were definitely a lot of fun to do live. So this base I was having a lot of problems with. This was the one that I lost to in the log you could see before. And basically the issue was it looks like the troops are all going to kind of split and take down everything at once. But what happens is they all kind of clump together over here. And then your bombers are walking this way. And then everything under this sky shield is shooting them from behind and killing all your bombardiers. So that's the issue that I found with this one. But what we did differently was we flared to the left over here, and then instead we took down everything in one go from this side. And the 6 engine bases, they're not that expensive to take down with barrage and artillery. I think we finally figured it out. It was 4 barrage and 4 artillery, I believe, something like that. And yeah, so basically we're just running through the base up here on the left, and then we're using barrage and artillery to clear it from the top on the right, and that made a world of difference. We were able to get really solid times doing this. And yeah, so once we figured out this base, this was the hardest of the 60Rs for me. Once we were able to figure this one out, kind of crack the code there, it was just smooth sailing. And yeah, we were able to finish that out without too many issues. So yeah, it was fun, and I think I had a lot of fun and just in this last push because when you're winning in Warships it's fun. When you're losing, it's very frustrating. But yeah, so overall, it was a good season. It was a bit strange. I felt like the tokens and the keys, I feel like didn't have as much of a significant impact on the season as maybe we thought or we hoped for going into it. And from what I talked with Nuno about, the Boom Beach community manager, that I can share with you guys, that he said in the video, was basically whenever they're making a warship season, it's they're tricky to balance. So doing things like this where they give us extra keys and extra tokens, they don't want to make it so it's too easy for some people to just fly ahead. They still want it to be competitive, and they want it to be you want to be progressing at a good pace, because if everyone just rushes through the tech tree super quickly, then that becomes a problem, because then everyone's got the same stuff, and it just becomes super grindy, and it's not as fun. You need to have those kind of push points, and you need to have those breaking points in the tech tree where it's going to open up, and you're either going to get more wins or more losses based on whatever your tech is, and it's not just coming down to 1 to 3 seconds at the end of every single match, if that makes sense. So let's watch what this guy did against us. But yeah. So that being said, I understand why they can't just give us like hundreds of keys and hundreds of millions of tokens and stuff, but like, from Supercell's point of view, they're trying to balance it as best they can. But I don't know if it always has to be perfectly balanced. Like, maybe if they're going to do a shorter season, give us more rewards, and then just make it so it's like around the time there's only a few days where people have max tech, or a week or something like that. Because it would be nice if everyone was able to finish the tech tree in one season, and then you're not so bound by the tech that you have at the start of the season based on your previous season finishing. So yeah, I think that would be cool to see how that would go. But for me, I don't know. I'd like to see another star reset for season 26. It's been a while since they did that in the last season, and that's one thing I didn't get a chance to speak to him about, so maybe I'll go back and ask him. But yeah, I feel like that was just only did good things, and most people seem to really like that. Obviously, other than the top guys that didn't get their advantage that they typically did. So this guy's using heavy choppers and rock choppers. Now, I found this to be pretty slow compared to everything else, especially at 70 Rs on this base. I think they were good at 60 R, but I didn't see them, just for me personally, I didn't see them do very well once I had the double shocks the double sky shields and everything like that all set up. I didn't see them. They weren't really super competitive. I'm sure some guys made them work, but just from what I saw, I don't think that was the way to go. But yeah, so looking forward to season 26. We got a lot of stuff coming up this week, guys. We got Mega Crab. We got season 26 starting next week, and then we have potentially HQ 25 could be around the corner. We have no idea on a timeline for that. I feel like it's not going to be for a little bit, because they're obviously going to, either throw out some more hints about it, or simply give us a date in game. Typically, they do that when there is an update. They'll do like a little news tab, like Dr. T's working on something, and it's going to come, or they'll announce it somewhere, or we'll be able to announce it to you guys that it's going to come within the next week or something like that. So I don't think we're super close yet, because we don't have any estimated dates or anything, but who knows? It's hard to say with Boom Beach. They're so kind of all over the place. Sometimes things just drop and things just happen. So we gotta wait and see on that one. But either way, a lot of new stuff coming this week. Now, since this season was a 5-week season, I believe that's because there's 31 days in August, right? So next season will probably be a 4-week season, 3-week season. This was a 4-week season. Just based on the time frame of the month and everything lining up with Mega Crab and that kind of thing. That was something Nuno did talk a little bit about in my interview with him last weekend. Just the fact that they always try to line up warships with Mega Crab, so there's not an overlap there, and also so it's not too much crab and too much warships. They want a little bit of a break in between, so it's something to look forward to and just enjoy a little bit more, rather than them being all the time, or both them being all the time, something like that. So yeah, this guy failed, but we were able to get to 24 and 11 stars, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the season overall. it was a grind to get there. It was a grind to get there, but yeah. I'm excited for the start of season 26 Warship seasons. That is crazy. Let me know how you guys feel. Let me know how you guys think the season went and how you finished out down below in the comment section. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. Checking out Backfill.